I'm Julia from Growing Up Without Borders, and today we are visiting the Rock of Gibraltar.
I was just saying, and Julia was saying too, we should do a video on video flops because this day is a flop day. And this last week, we did another flop video day. And so I'll explain to you this one. So we thought, let's go into Gibraltar and show you all the things we haven't shown you yet and some of the cooler things that we've discovered in Gibraltar. And we checked into the hotel this morning in Estepona, and I forgot to bring the passports with me. So the girls and I, we all have ID cards. We have dual citizenship. And so our cards would have been sufficient, but Tyler's was not. So the guy at the border is like, no, you can't come in, you can't come in. We're like, can we show you a photocopy of it? He's like, no, you can't do a photocopy. So the whole day's been a flop. So the girls are now enjoying a park, and we're gonna do a take 2 on tomorrow. So maybe it'll be better, and we'll see.
Gates, because the water used to come up just to here, if I'm right, and so then they used to be like the gate, like the walls keep the water out, but now the water just goes to sea. It's way further now. So like this was all man built in like the new village.
This whole section here.
So here's kind of like the little boardwalk area. And it's really nice. There's like restaurants, pubs, shops, and lots of cool things.
Right behind us is a floating hotel right there. So it's like kind of being on a cruise ship basically, and it's a full, I think it's a 5-star hotel. Here's a really good map of where we are. So you can see this floating hotel. It's called the Sunborn Yacht Hotel and Casino. You get an idea of this whole area. Okay, so one of the things people come here for, it's tax-free. So a lot of people come here to shop. So right behind me, you'll see is a tobacco shop. And for example, a bottle of gin in London might be 25 pounds and here it might be 10. So, and then just beside there is a perfume store. So well-known destination just because it's tax-free. One thing that's really cool is when you're coming into Gibraltar, you actually cross the landing strip where all the airplanes come in and land. And right there when you're crossing, you see the Rock of Gibraltar, obviously, because it's right there. That's where John Lennon and Yoko Ono got married. Correction, that's where Yoko Ono and John Lennon took a picture when they got married here. One of the reasons why they got married here, just so you guys know, is anyone in the world can literally show up in Gibraltar and within a day have everything ready to get married. So it's the perfect destination if anyone wants to elope. Sean Connery got married here twice. So you'll want to make sure you bring your passport to come. We forgot ours yesterday when we came in, and of course we were denied entry, so very important thing to bring with you. Luckily we were only like 30 minutes away, so it wasn't a big deal. So definitely right now you're technically leaving Spain when you come here and entering a British territory. is what they call it. But soon you will be literally leaving the European Union if Brexit happens. All along in here in Gibraltar, there's only 29 kilometers of roads, so super small. Gibraltar is one of the only places in Europe that has apes. So one cool thing is because it's a British territory, you do see the red phone booths. You see police officers with kind of top hat, like you would see in London. The post office looks like a typical England post, and it feels like you're in England. They use the pound. The mosque that you see behind me, this was donated from the King of Saudi Arabia to Gibraltar. Okay, so in Gibraltar, they have all these caves, and they were very important during the World War II because they used a lot of them, and they built most of them then. They started actually in the 1700s, but most of them were built during World War II. And basically, it was for ammunition, storage of food, and then just a strategic point, right, to have access and areas to defend the area here. So the caves were open to the public in the 1960s, basically 1960, and as you can see, they've made this huge concert hall. So the acoustics in here must be amazing. So the caves are kind of short and sweet when you go through. You might want to bring good shoes because it can be a little bit slippery, but we made it through. It was really fun. We're walking up to see something called the Skywalk. It was just opened up recently, and just check out this view in the distance. So it's pretty neat that you can see today because it's super clear, so you can see all the way across. So this is called the Skywalk of Gibraltar, and they just had the opening for it, and Mark Hamill, who is Luke Skywalker in Star Wars, came for the, for the inauguration, for the opening. So this is it, guys, and this is the view you get all the way around at the top. This is what it's like. So you can see through the glass, but it's not scary at all because the glass has this little bit of a pattern on it. So it feels like you're walking on glass but it's still not really completely see-through, so it's not too scary. I'm not sure where I am, but I think it looks to be like this was a jail of some kind. These look like jail cells. Very high up. So if they are jail cells, which they look to be, or maybe they were just like strategic army points. Maybe. And then there's hooks. Maybe that's for the weapons. That's probably more so what it was. Then they can see all the ships coming in from the Atlantic Ocean there in the distance.
now we are visiting the Great Siege Tunnels here at the Rock of Gibraltar. All these different little areas, and there are like the stories and everything. The old canyons and all this stuff.
So here's a map of the whole park, just so you can see. So you can see over there that St. Michael's Cave, that's where we went inside the caves, the Skywalk, and then where the Apes Den is, and then over here where the castle is, and the World War II tunnels. So that's pretty much the whole rock there. There's the monkeys that just scared the crap out of us. We were about to film the runway, and one of them jumped right here onto the thing and scared the living jabeejees out of us. That was nuts. What I wanted to say and what I wanted to show you was that this is the perfect viewpoint of the airplane strip that comes here. So this is their landing strip, and over there is the border. Guys, thanks so much for watching our tour of the Rock of Gibraltar. Make sure you give us a big thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to our channel so that you can be notified of the upcoming videos that we have rolling out. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!